last year's. And I said that mid-year. I thought they were clearly a better team than last year's.
Chris, did you say you think that they're the best team you guys have played in the 2 years you've been here?
Best league team.
The best league team. So
the best league team.
You've played them 3 times, and for the majority of those minutes, it's been very even. Mm-hmm. I know you've had trouble closing them out, and today was a little bit different. But just that fact that your roster's in flux, you're still building, but yet you're toe-to-toe a lot with a team that's this good. Does that take something from that?
There's some encouragement for sure in that. I also think in some ways we match up better against them maybe than some other teams. But we've really competed against them. And obviously at our place, it got away in the last 5 minutes. At their place, it was such an odd second half with struggling to score. And they had a lot to do with that. But I think we can take some encouragement. I just think how complete they are and sound they are, top to bottom. And obviously they have some outstanding, an incredible point guard and some outstanding players, but they're so sound. That's why, last year's team had more kind of top-end talent for them, but I think this year's team is much more complete.
Chris, along those lines, when you have some time, probably in the next 48 hours to think about this, but when you look at the season as a whole now, I think most people would consider it a success. I wonder how you look at it and what you guys have accomplished this year.
Well, I feel good. I want to finish it the right way, so I would probably reserve, but certainly you always look back as a coach and you say, man, could we have just done that, just done this, or could we have finished that off against Wisconsin? Could we have, could I have run something? All that stuff.
Sure.
But yeah, I feel very good about this group. We're very excited about what's coming next for the finish of this team, and we'll be ready for that. But yeah, I feel positive.
You've been 40 to 40. Oh, go ahead, Pat. You mentioned older players in these type of games, back-to-back good performances from Keyshawn, especially offensively. To get that for a second straight day, what does that kind of show you about him here late in the year?
I thought he was really good again. Foul trouble killed us with that. It just really hurt us with him and Caleb. It wasn't just Caleb, right? It was really our perimeter that right now is playing with the most confidence. So that stymied him a little bit, but I feel great about where he's playing. Really do.
But it was 40-40 and Caleb gets the flagrant, and the game kind of seemed to change from that point. How did you see that change and flip the momentum?
It's a little deflating, but we got to be tougher-minded than that. But I think it was a little bit deflating because we had a foul and the ball, and then they have 2 shots and the ball. But listen, that stuff happens, and I don't think it wasn't intentional at all by Caleb. The kid went right under. He was about to make a post move, and he just...
That's his move.
Yeah, that's his move. And I thought it was a really... I'm not saying it wasn't the right call. I just thought it was a really unlucky situation for him.
How do you assess the first 5 minutes defensively? That's pretty good. How hard is that to sustain with this team?
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard because I think our lack of depth in some areas. But I thought we were playing really hard. I thought we came out with the right mindset. I thought we were competing offensively and defensively. Our turnovers were too much offensively, but they made shots against us that were fairly challenged. And as a coach, you hope that water will find this level at some point, but you just got to weather. That's a good team. That's a really good team to play.
Phil, what kind of similarities have you seen from the 3 games you guys have played against?
What kind of what?
Similarities have you seen from your team's performance out of Michigan State and the 3 times you guys have played?
It's just really physical. It's just a really physical game, and I think today we were going to really try to attack them on the inside. They knew that. We couldn't get Caleb enough minutes because of foul issues, but just the overall physicality. It's who they are, and it's who we are in a lot of ways.
Chris, you guys, it looks like you guys are fairly safe, like you said, to get in. It's possible you could go to Dayton. Do you approach the next 2 days any differently, knowing that you could have a quick turnaround like that and have to jump right into it on Monday?
Yeah, good question. I don't know that we'll put some thought into that as a staff. We'll try to kind of monitor some of that, how much you really know for sure, but we'll try to monitor it a little bit and see kind of what happens with some of these other leagues and league tournaments. And if it looks like it could, we might adapt and change. But these guys need a day off right now, tomorrow, and you know that's important for them. So,
what will the next 2 days be like for you? I'm trying to think how many times you've maybe been in this situation where you feel good about being in, but it's not for sure. Just wonder what it'll be like for you to stare at the clock for 48 hours or so.
Yeah, like I said, I feel confident, but I think you're always, a little. You're excited, for one, excited and anxious for Sunday and for what that show is going to be. I would say, but like I said, I feel good about our body of work. So.